So this is a very jagged line. This is volatility. What I'm pointing to here is something we've talked about a lot in this room. Look at 2017. I miss 2017. Such a great return, no volatility year. We're sort of back to volatility. You kind of see the 18, 19, the base is like at 13. Look at 14, 15, 16. Base is about at 13. 17 was so nice. Base was at 10, 9. So volatility's here, and it's something we should just expect to be part of the story going forward. People always forget that when there's a tariff announcement and there's a nervous sell-off in markets, so they always think that the sell-off is here to stay, but they always forget that there's other people thinking about stuff. And the Fed steps in and says, you know what? We think we're probably going to lower rates, or we're ready to lower rates if it's necessary. Now, there's a lot of Fed speak out right now. I want to talk really quickly about the Fed Board of Governors, because there's two things I read. I read in one place that they're saying we're not going to raise or lower, we're going to keep things the same. I read in another place that they're going to drop 50 basis points. Why do we have two sets of data, right? It's very simple. There are 17 board governors. There's 12 regional governors. There's 5 on the federal sort of ad hoc. There are 10 voting members. So the 10 voting members, the median goal for those 10 voting members is a 50 basis point drop in a couple days. The median of the 17 is no drop. So what that means is 6 of the non-voting members are voting no drop, but they're non-voting. They don't actually get to say anything, right? So the voting members are the ones that get to determine where this thing goes. Their median is a 50 basis point drop. I think there'll be an argument. I think we might see a 25 basis point drop. It's possible we see a 50 basis point drop. If we see a 50 basis point drop, equity markets are going to be very happy. Equity markets are going to move, but we won't see another drop then. That's not slow and steady. That's not data dependent. That's just, we're nervous, Trump's an idiot, we're going to drop it, right? So that has a follow-on problem. If we actually do see recession, if we actually do see problems, which I think that's not a foregone conclusion, but if we do see rough patches, we have less room to respond. So we actually do want rates to go higher, but it does kind of make sense. Some of the arguments do make sense to drop it a little bit. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to find out in a few days. So these are the things that when the Fed lowers rates, this is what they're hoping for. They're hoping for more borrowing, they're hoping for business starts, spending, they're hoping for export growth, they're hoping for jobs to be created. My question is, does the 10-year at 2%, which means you add a little bit to it, your mortgage is going to be 3.5%, does it stop anyone from doing anything? Is that too high? No. No one is not investing because rates are too high. So this is completely a confidence move. This isn't because the market's going to benefit from it. This is a pure, the Fed's on the watch, we're going to do something about this confidence move. So let's hope it goes for us, not against us. Fair?